Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Sunday, October. Time going so fast, y'all. Y'all see how it's doing me? Y'all see how the time doing me? First of all, set the clock back if you ain't already did it. Second of all, today is November 2nd, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm about to leave this country, head to Mobile, and pick up my son and hang out with my son and his friend. But before I do that, I need to check in and holler at you for a minute. Do you mind? I'm going to care if you did. I'm going to do it anyway. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. November 2nd. Y'all know Christmas time is my favorite time of the year. So I'm skipping all past Thanksgiving. Christmas tree going up as soon as I get home. Christmas tree going up as soon as I get home. Time going by so fast, if you don't start celebrating Christmas right now, you ain't going to have that much time to celebrate it because Christmas will be gone like that. It'll be New Year. So me and the guys at the barbershop came up with this bright idea since time going so fast, and we love Christmas. We were playing Christmas music at the barbershop the other day. Really. So I'm celebrating Christmas from here on to Christmas. I need more time than just them little fast 30 days or however long December is. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Oh, Happy Thanksgiving too, but really Merry Christmas. Thank y'all. Now I want to thank some new membership. People join the membership program. Thank y'all. I'm just waking up, y'all. I just gotta get ungroggy. WTF Chuck. I know what WTF stands for. What the F, Chuck? Donna Samuel. Choose wisely, which is a good idea. Great name, but good idea. Deborah Cunningham, Lorraine Eli. And I want to announce something else, another perk that's going to come along with being a part of the membership program. I told y'all when I get to a certain level of success, which I'm not there yet, but if the membership grow, I'll be not halfway. I don't know how close I'll be. I'll be able to do what I got planned. Some giving back, some thank you, some I really appreciate you, and not just in words, but I'm going to show it in actions. I'm going to show some appreciation in action, not just in words. So as my memberships grow, this is a promise I'm making to y'all. Y'all ain't got to believe, you'll see. Just make sure you got the cash out, because that's the only way you're going to be able to get it. I'm thinking I'm at 50 members now. Once I hit 500 and above, I'm going to start doing cash giveaways. The more they grow, the more the cash giveaways will be for members only. And I think once I hit 500, I'm going to start out with 500. I will have a $500 giveaway to the members. Now, should I do it, break it down? Now, y'all tell me how should I do it. Should I break it down 5 members, $100 each? 1 member, $500, 2 members, $250? Y'all tell me how to do that. But the first giveaway, once I hit 500 members in my membership, I'm giving away $500. When I hit 1,000, I'm giving away $1,000. So forth and so on. As I grow, that's how much money I'm giving away. And I will tell y'all the truth. I will be honest. I will even show you the amount of members I got to let you know I ain't lying about how many I got. I'm a grateful dude. And I told y'all I want to give back, and it makes me feel good to be able to help those who help me. So, and as I grow, say if I was a millionaire right now, and some of y'all are going through the government shutdown, government workers or whatever not getting paid. If I was a millionaire, I would have a pool of money for y'all to request some assistance. I promise to God, if I'm lying, God can strike me down right now. He know I'm telling the truth. If you know me, you know I ain't lying, but I ain't got the kind of money right now. I couldn't be a millionaire right now and watch these people struggle. Couldn't do it. Now, I ain't talking about Keisha and Ray Ray, I ain't studying y'all. But the old people, and I'm helping people now even with the little bit I got. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm helping people with where I am now. But if I really had it, so I'm the one y'all should want to see prosper. Because I ain't going to look down. I ain't going to forget why I was homeless, remember? So now, on to the topics. This situation we're dealing with gonna get worse. First of all, let me explain to y'all who've been really begging for socialism, which I said this on the members only video. Y'all been begging, a lot of y'all. Y'all want socialism. You want the government to make everything fair. No one man should have $1 billion. No man should have, that's too much money for one man. The government should step in and make it fair. Make sure everybody got something. Well, to you who believe that way, this is what you get. And we're not even fully socialists. We part socialists. We have socialist programs. Food stamps, welfare, Medicaid, all that socialist programs. But we're not a socialist government. There are some people who want America to move to full socialist. And this is what you get. Whenever we got a bunch of idiots on both sides, Democrats and Republicans, evil, wicked people that you can't trust, running the government. And we ain't got nothing but a bunch of idiots waiting in the wings to take their place. We ain't got nobody better to replace the idiots we got now. I'm not running. So let me ask you this. These idiots are who you think gonna make life better for you and me by being in control of everything we do. Well, they just proving to you. We're not even full socialists and they screwing it up. So when you depend on the government to take care of you, that's what you get. See, me and people like me, that even though we're struggling on our own. We ain't depending on nobody. So when the government shut down, we still, except for the government workers. They're working class people too. I ain't talking about y'all. But overall, the people that's still able to get out and go get their own money, whether it's struggling, whether they're struggling to pay the rent, struggling to pay the bill, they still doing it without no help, we still in the same boat we were in before the shutdown. We don't see no difference. We still eating what we was eating how we was eating, whether it was a little or a lot, we still eating the same way. We still going to Walmart, we still going to the grocery store, we ain't sitting around panicking, counting it down when it's gonna be over with. We ain't mad at Trump talking about no SNAP. He could go on fund SNAP when really legally he can't. But that's a whole other debate. They got to argue over that. So y'all thinking they finna release this little reserve money? It ain't but $8 billion. No, it ain't that much. You need $8 billion a month to fund SNAP. That reserve y'all thinking they finna release, the judge's order, which they ain't got the power to do it. They much to do about nothing. You'll see. Why would I tell you? You need $8 billion a month for SNAP, just for 1 month. Just for November, you need $8 billion. That reserve y'all talking about ain't got $8 billion in it. They broke. They got a reserve for the emergency, but it ain't enough to cover just this month. 1 month, $8 billion. It don't have $8 billion in it, the reserve. It got half of that. So if you get anything, you get half your benefit, and you ain't gonna get it today because they don't come back to November 20th. Congress, they on recess. How you like them apples? Now, to those of y'all who want to point blame on who fault it is, I think it's both of their fault, all them idiots. But this incident, I'm going to show you a Democrat who telling the truth about Democrats. Can you believe it? Chris Cuomo is a well-known Democrat. Even he sick of the Democrat BS. I'm sick of all of it. He just called out the Democrat this time. But hey, check this out.
To hear from the Democrats is not true.
The Republican partisan spending bill that they introduced is not clean. Well, first of all, let's be clear. It's not a clean bill. It's a dirty bill. Well, that's all a lie. It's not a clean continuing resolution.
Listen, I like Hakeem Jeffries. I think he's got an amazing future. He's got better fights than this. This is a clean CR. What does that mean, by the way? Continuing resolution. Instead of passing a real budget like they should, this just says, hey, remember the last one? Let's just continue at those levels again. All right? Now, that may mean that certain people who should get less won't, certain people who need more won't, but a clean CR means that this is an extension from the last set of, in this case, Biden's spending levels. Okay? That's what a clean CR is. This is a clean CR. What you are about to hear from the Democrats is not true.
The Republican partisan spending bill that they introduced is not clean. Well, first of all, let's be clear. It's not a clean bill. It's a dirty bill. Well, that's all a lie. It's not a clean continuing resolution.
Listen, I like Hakeem Jeffries. I think he's got an amazing future. He's got better fights than this. This is a clean CR. What does that mean, by the way? Continuing resolution. Instead of passing a real budget like they should, this just says, hey, remember the last one? Let's just continue at those levels again. All right? Now, that may mean that certain people who should get less won't, certain people who need more won't, but a clean CR means that this is an extension from the last set of, in this case, Biden's spending levels. Okay? That's what a clean CR is. This is a clean CR. What you are about to hear. CR. Wait a minute. Cuomo disagrees with Jeffries. Jeffries must be right. Don't take my word. Take the word from the nonpartisan committee for a responsible federal budget. They say this is about as clean a CR as you could get. Okay? Again, it's a continuation of a March stopgap measure. All right? Essentially a continuation of spending levels from Biden, absent about $13 billion. But when you look at it as a function of the pie, it's literally a rounding error. I don't like that. It's a lot of money, but it's a rounding error. Again, don't take my word for it. How about taking this guy's word?
Allowing Donald Trump to take even much more power via a government shutdown is a far worse option. I believe it is my job to make the best choice for the country to minimize the harms to the American people. Therefore, I will vote to keep the government open and not shut it down.
And that CR he voted for is the same as this one. So what changed? AOC eyeing his Senate seat. Oh, you are about to hear.
Diehard Democrat. Hates Republicans. Well known for that. Even he can't go along with that bull. There's still gonna be some Democrats. See, you can't believe him either. You gotta see. That's how delusional they are. This man is a Democrat, maybe a independent now, but he damn sure ain't no Republican. Anybody that know him know that. He hate Republicans. Republicans hate him. Keep that in mind about who you're listening to right there. But they're gonna turn on him too now. He was once one of their favorites. Now they're gonna turn on him because he's speaking truth to power. And in case you didn't hear that part at the end, he said, this particular bill that they vote no on now is the same one they voted yes on the last time. What's different? AOC trying to take his job. Because the lunatic left was mad that he didn't shut the government down the last time because they want this. They want power by any means necessary. Even if it means your poor ass suffers. They don't care, it ain't them. They don't care about you. In the words of Malcolm X, those goddamn Democrats are just wolves in sheep's clothing. No, they the fox. He called the Republican the wolves in sheep's clothing. The Democrats, they're the fox. The fox be grinning at you. Look like he your friend. But that's how he look when he's gonna bite your ass. He just be. Y'all ever seen a fox? He look like he's smiling, but really he's gonna tear your ass up first chance he get. That's the Democrats. They smile at you, look like they're your friend, and all along they're gonna rip you to shreds. You ain't gotta take my word for it. Go along with them, believe them. I'm still taking care of myself like I've been doing. I'm not dependent on the government, so it don't make me no never mind, as the old folks say. Democrats, keep believing them. Keep supporting them. And they finna kill your ass, I promise you. People like me, independents, self-sufficient, ain't dependent on nobody. We gonna survive. Stay shut down. I hope they do. I hope the IRS never opens. I'm sick of y'all. So it'll benefit people like me for the government to stay shut down so they can stay the hell out my way. Maybe we can have something now without the government interfering with every goddamn thing. So I hope they stay closed. I hope they never open. And here's another question I need to ask y'all. What y'all gonna do if they don't open back up? Do y'all know there's a possibility, it's a possibility, it's a possibility, it's a possibility that there might come a time where there will be no food stamps, ever again. The way we're going, This shit ain't gonna last. Social Security, food stamp, welfare, all that stuff. Them folks plundering it. They showing you right now, they don't know what the hell they doing. They proving, both sides are proving, whether you Democrat or Republican, and you believe in this government, they showing you right now, they don't know what the hell they doing. They living on the wing of the prayer. We sit up here thinking they are best choices. You better depend on your goddamn self. If you ain't learned that after this, you in trouble. I already knew this, but if you didn't know this, if you thought you had backup with the U.S. government, cause you've been getting your stamp for 30, 40 years, Section 8, you thinking they're gonna always be there, this shit over with. The writing is on the wall. If you depending on them folks, you better try to be finding your way to get out that shit right now, or you gonna die. You can't depend on them from here on out. You got to find a way to depend on yourself, or you in trouble. Or you got to find your man and go get them $40, young lady. You know what I mean by them 40, right? You're going to need them $40 if you don't figure out a way to make it on your own, stop depending on the goddamn government. I'm not talking about old folks, and I'm not talking about you disabled veterans. Don't play with me, all right? Y'all know who the hell I'm talking about. I'm talking about me, fully able to go to work, but I'm sitting around trying to get some government assistance. I'm talking about people like me. If I was somewhere I'm big on healthy, strong, scrapping buck. Talking about some food stamps. I'm talking about me. People like me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I can go to work. Why the hell I don't want no damn food stamp. It'd be nice, but I ain't for sure. I'd rather get it on my own. It's something that feels good. You ought to try it. It's a good feeling when you can take care of your damn self. There are people that are handicapped. There are people that have to depend on the government that don't like it. There are some people like disabled veterans or whatever. They would rather be able to take care of themselves. They don't want to depend on the government, but they have to. I ain't talking about y'all. Y'all don't even want that shit, but you're in a position where you gotta get it. I ain't talking about you. I understand. I feel for you. If I was a millionaire, I'll help you. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. I feel for y'all. I know there are some people that are receiving help from the government that wish they didn't have to. That would rather do it on their own, but life had thrown them a bad hand or whatever. Now they gotta, get some help. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about there's millions of people out here. I know them, grew up with them. Don't want to do nothing, ain't finna do nothing, try to figure out a way to get over. That's all they want to do. I'm talking about them. F them folks, man. F them people. Right? I'm talking about them. So now, I see down the line, there being no more food stamps, no more government assistance from this government. They're too stupid. They're not financially state. They're not physically responsible, fiscally, whatever you call it. They're like a woman, a wife with a bad spending habit. They're like a wife with a casino habit. And you the husband, trying to save money and budget for the future. You got a wife. Casino, she loves shoes, she loves trips, she loves makeup and all. She gonna kill you. You cannot keep her satisfied. You cannot make enough money to keep from being broke with somebody like that. And that's our government right now. The Democrats are fighting for money. They want to send billions of dollars overseas. Wait about Argentina? Not that $40 billion Argentina shit y'all talking about Trump just did. No, some of that half of that money came from private donors, invested over there. They trying to buy them folks. That's some rich folk problem. That ain't got nothing to do with us. I'm talking about our own government, our own taxpayer dollars being used for Big Bird to be over there teaching in Argentina, in Afghanistan, all that type of dumb shit. That's what the Democrats want to do, so they can funnel that money back into their pockets. But that's neither here nor there. You better find a way to be self-sufficient and take care of yourself, because this government ain't going to be able to do it much longer. Pretty soon ain't going to be no Social Security. Even though we done put our money into it, they blowing it. Tommy, even though he dumb as hell, told y'all a while back, it's broke. Social Security right now is a Ponzi scheme. They're just using money from the people that's paying into it now. The money you put into it is gone. Social Security broke. They done blowed that money on pet projects and bullshit. Because they can't balance the budget. They use the Social Security money to balance the budget. They done effed up. I'm finna go see my son. Y'all better pay attention. Get your ass off the government. Because at some point in time, the government gonna collapse. And you're gonna be on your own like it should have been in the first place. Get it? Got it. Good. Bye.